to the swirl into stories, sweet and wise. The Jalebi songs and big bright eyes, from temples to trees and kings and tales. We welcome you to the Jalebi Tales. The Jalebi Tales. The Jalebi Tales.
Ayodhya Vasi Ram Ram, Dasharatha Nandan Ram Ram, Janki Jeevan Ram Ram, Dashmukh Mardan Ram Ram, Hanumat Sevit Ram Ram, Dharma Swarup Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ayodhya, the radiant kingdom of King Dasharatha. But its beloved prince, Rama, had walked away from the palace. Not because he lost power, not because he failed. He left willingly to honor his father's promise. And when Rama left, the light of Ayodhya seemed to fade. Inside the royal palace, King Dasharatha lay weak with grief. The great warrior king, who had conquered many battles, was now defeated by sorrow. Again and again, he whispered one name, Rama. The palace corridors echoed with the king's pain. The night grew deeper. The oil lamps flickered softly in the silent chamber. Dasharatha remembered Rama's childhood, his laughter, his kindness, his obedience. Overcome with sorrow, the king closed his eyes, and that night, the mighty king of Ayodhya breathed his last. Morning arrived, but Ayodhya did not awaken with joy. No music played, no drums sounded, no festival lights shone. The people spoke in whispers. Their king was gone, and the prince they loved most was far away in the forest. Far from Ayodhya, Prince Bharata was returning home. His chariot rolled steadily toward the great city gates. He expected celebration. He expected music and laughter. But as he entered the city, a strange silence surrounded him. Bharata looked around in confusion. The markets were quiet. The people walked slowly, with sadness in their eyes. No garlands hung from the streets. No festive banners fluttered. A deep unease filled Bharata's heart. Something terrible had happened. Soon the royal ministers arrived. Their faces were heavy with grief. Slowly, carefully, they revealed the truth. Rama had been sent into exile, and King Dasharatha was no more. The words struck Bharata like thunder. He stepped back in disbelief. My father? Gone? My brother? Sent away? Tears filled his eyes. His heart trembled with sorrow. How could such tragedy have fallen upon Ayodhya? The ministers told him everything. Queen Kaikeyi had claimed two boons. The first, Bharata would become king. The second, Rama must live in exile for 14 years. As Bharata listened, his sorrow turned to anger. Bharata rushed to Kaikeyi's chamber. His voice trembled with emotion. How could you do this? He cried. Rama is our elder brother. He is the rightful king of Ayodhya. Even Kaikeyi was stunned by Bharata's fierce words. Kaikeyi tried to explain. She believed she had secured power for her son. But Bharata stepped back firmly. I will never accept a throne that belongs to Rama. A kingdom built on injustice cannot bring peace. In that moment, Bharata chose Dharma. The people of Ayodhya heard Bharata's declaration. Hope slowly returned to their hearts. Perhaps the prince would restore justice. Perhaps Rama would return to the throne. All eyes turned toward Bharata. Bharata made a solemn decision. He would go to the forest, he would find Rama, and he would beg his brother to return to Ayodhya. For the kingdom could not live without Rama. Soon a great procession left the city. Princes, ministers, sages, and thousands of loyal citizens. All followed Bharata deep into the forest. Their hearts carried one hope alone: bring Rama home. At the banks of the Ganga, they met Guha, the humble tribal chief who had helped Rama cross the river. Guha watched Bharata carefully. Was this prince a friend of Rama or his enemy? With Guha's guidance, the journey continued across forests, across rivers, across rugged hills. Day after day, they traveled deeper into the wilderness until, at last, they reached the peaceful hills of Chitrakuta. In the quiet forest clearing, Bharata saw Rama. The brothers ran toward each other. They embraced tightly. Tears flowed freely, for this was not merely a meeting. It was the reunion of hearts bound by love. Bharata fell at Rama's feet. Brother, he said with folded hands, please return to Ayodhya. The kingdom belongs to you. The people long for their rightful king. Rama gently lifted Bharata. Our father gave his word, he said, and that promise must be honored. If I return before 14 years, his promise would be broken, and Dharma must never be broken. Bharata lowered his head. He understood Rama's truth, yet his heart still ached. How can I rule? He asked softly, while you live in the forest. The brothers stood together in silent sorrow. Then Rama removed his sandals. He placed them in Bharata's hands. Place these upon the throne, he said. They will rule Ayodhya until I return. For the sandals symbolized the true king of the land. Bharata bowed deeply. He lifted the sandals to his head. I will not sit upon the throne, he declared. I will rule only as your servant. And when 14 years pass, I will return this kingdom to you. Back in Ayodhya, Rama's sandals were placed upon the throne. Bharata ruled the kingdom in Rama's name, a prince without pride, a ruler guided only by Dharma. And far away in the forest, Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana continued their journey. Unknown dangers waited ahead. The forests were vast. The trials had only begun. The Ramayana continues in episode 5.
मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी द्रवो सो दशरथ अजीर बिहानी मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी द्रवो सो दशरथ अजिर बिहारी। सिया राम मैं सब जग जानी, करो प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी। रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई, रघुकुल रीति सदा चली आई। प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाई। राम राम नामनि दीप धरु जिह देहरी द्वार। तुलसी भीतर बाहिर हूँ जो चाह सिउ जियारा।